what's up, my nostrils? Welcome back to the Nashville Nose. I'm your host, as usual, Dr. Magnificent. Giddy up. And you're not gonna believe this, but I'm really excited about this video today. I'm excited about every single one of them. I don't know why I keep repeating that. Probably just because it's true. But I'm inevitably excited today because I'm finally going to try out one of the most highly praised flankers in the Stronger With You line by Emporio Armani. Today we're talking about Stronger With You Absolutely, which is perfect because it's currently fall time and I hear a lot of people say how great this is for the fall. It's a little bit harder to find than other flankers like Stronger With You Intensely, which is another one I'm eyeing up. But this one I hear is a little bit more refined, a little bit more grown up, and unlike Intensely, where'd you go? Oh, I did the, oh. Would you mind coming back? Thank you. And unlike Intensely, this one has listed that signature world famous roasted chestnut note that you find in the entire Stronger With You line. From what I've seen, this one swaps out the chestnut note for toffee, which sounds delightful, like that would be more of a gourmand. But a chestnut note is something I really don't see all that often. So considering that, I sprung for Stronger With You Absolutely, and you can leave now. Let's tear it open. I love sharp things and things that explode and playing with fire, running with scissors, all the bad things. Tell you one thing I don't like though, littering. This is going in the trash right now. A clean fragrance studio is a happy fragrance studio. Well, this is kind of cool. The box is like a matte finish. Here it is, Stronger With You with that, I don't know what you would call this, a swirly rope, dental floss, string, I don't know. And like a shiny binding artwork that I think represents the look of the cap. And it says Parfum pour Homme on the box, so I think this may be a parfum concentration, which is awesome. I'm guessing it will probably perform pretty well, but we won't know until we try it out, and we won't be able to try it out until we take it out of the box. So let's do that right now. Ah, yes. Sorry. Ah, here we go. The Stronger With You bottle. Compared to the original Stronger With You bottle, which I have seen and I have smelled while I was at a duty-free shop in an airport somewhere, it has the same design, except the juice is a darker color and the bottle has a nice gradient into this dark brown at the bottom here. I think they're very handsome looking bottles in this line. And I'm not seeing it on Fragrantica, but I did see on Parfumo.net that the perfumer is Cécile Maton, who also did the original Stronger With You. And I believe she also did Intensely, as well as Stronger With You Only, Stronger With You Freeze, Stronger With You Leather, and of course, Stronger With You Oud, which I also have acquired. Stronger With You Absolutely, however, gets a lot of love on the online fragrance community. I have a feeling that this may be the Armani code Absolute of the Stronger With You line. Absolute being a very nice, warm, well-refined, gentlemanly scent. Like it's the older, more successful brother to Armani code Profumo. So this may be in kind of the same vein as the really nice, warm, refined, and more grown-up version of Stronger With You. I remember smelling the original Stronger With You, and I recall not being overly impressed with the exclusivity of that scent profile. It smelled kind of like a typical designer scent, but I should give it a chance now that my palate is more mature than it used to be. So we've speculated enough. I say it's time the rubber hits the road and we test this baby out. All right, Stronger With You Absolutely. Let's see what you got. Oh, smells pretty sweet. Oh. Ooh. Okay, if memory serves, I am getting traces of the original DNA in there, which is always good when a flanker still retains some of the original elements. Oh, this is good though. This is nice. Whoa. All right, so on the open, I am pretty impressed. I was half expecting it to give me a very generic designer punch in the nose off the open. It has a designer ease to it and wearability, but in the open, it does smell really different. It smells very much its own. It's also very sweet. Wow, this is really lovely. I can see why this gets a lot of hype. This is nice. Yeah, this is the initial thought that's entered my mind. It smells really well balanced between that easy designer wearability, but I gotta give it a lot of uniqueness points. I think that's coming from the chestnut. Like, if I think about roasted chestnuts while I'm smelling this, it smells pretty dead on. Like I said, it's a note that I don't see very often, And if I'm remembering accurately, it smells like a full level above the original. Let's take a look at these notes and see what we're dealing with. Oh, wow. All right. So it's got a nice rum note up top, as well as elemi, which is a resin we've discussed before, has kind of citric and piney facets. Bergamot, yeah, just like everything else. Also lavender? Wait, hold on. Is this a fougere? Oh my gosh, it's an amber fougere. Wow, I would never in a million years put this in the fougere category because it doesn't have any type of barbershop scent to it. But I guess technically if we got bergamot and lavender and patchouli and divana, which is a sharp herbal bitter green-like note with some balsamic undertones, then yeah, I can see where this would be considered a fougere. But it doesn't smell like shaving foam. It's very warm and very sweet, and a little bit boozy up top with that nice rum note. And then also in the base, we have the chestnut, of course, very prominent. Some nice woody cedar, giving it some backbone. Some Madagascar vanilla, which seems to be providing the sweetness, but it's not like a sickeningly sweet, dessert, sugary, creamy vanilla. It's kind of like a darker, more subdued vanilla. The open almost reminds me of Armani Code Profumo, which is kind of known for having a root beer sweetness. No, Armani Code Profumo is much more youthful. All right, the open's really nice, and even after talking about it for a few minutes, it's already starting to kind of round out and warm up. And it smells quite strong, so I feel like it's gonna perform pretty well, but I guess we'll find out. So let's step away and see how it develops, and I'll come back with a performance review. Stay right there. Back again. Guess who's back? Back again. Dr. Magnifiscent. But he's not really a doctor. Don't ask him for medical advice. Don't get flagged on YouTube for misinformation. Okay, I really wanted to test out the performance, so I let this bad boy sit on my skin for 2 hours. And it's still rocking pretty good. Not projecting as much as it was, but it's got great staying power. And as it dries down, I'm oddly getting more of the herbals and more of the woods from the cedar. The chestnut is pretty consistent, which is awesome because I love that note in this fragrance. The patchouli seems like a note that's going almost unnoticed, but providing just a little bit of ruggedness in there, helping to keep it from getting too sweet or gourmandy. So maybe this transforms and starts leaning a little bit more into the fougere world as it fully dries down. Still not going into that full-on barbershop world like Azara Porom or Drakkar Noir. No, Stronger With You absolutely maintains its sweetness and pleasantness. This just gets really intoxicating as it dries down. Yes, it smells very designery. I'm not gonna sit here and say that this is like a niche gem in a designer house. The longevity is great though, so I guess you could say it has maybe niche-like performance, but it still smells like an easy, wearable, mass-appealing designer scent, which I like sometimes. Yeah, I'm a fan of this, and I'm really glad that I got this. Okay, I guess I could call this blind buy safe. I don't know, I mean, I can't picture anyone disliking it. Maybe someone who's in their 50s or 60s may not find it very appealing. Then again, a lot of you at that age are still very young at heart. I would say this may be most appealing to someone in their mid to late 20s or 30s. Not that age really matters, but I'm very impressed, and like I said earlier, I have smelled the original, and this, I believe, I think I could safely say that this is a giant leap upward. This was a great, successful blind buy for me. So if you blind buy it and you hate it, don't blame me for it. I'm just giving you my honest opinion. This is really making me want to explore a lot more of the Stronger With You line though. So yeah, plenty to check out, and if and when I do acquire them, don't worry, you'll be the first to know my full report. Final thoughts? Simple. It's a win. Thank you so much yet again, my nostrils, for tuning in and for joining me on all these adventures on my fragrance journey. If you want to keep going with me on this journey, then go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to help out this channel, please give us a like, ding the bell, send this to all your pheromone challenged friends out there, and leave a comment, because you know this ain't a fragrance channel. It's a community, and I love the community that we are building together. I truly feel stronger with you. Absolutely. See you on the next one, my wonderful nostrils. Until then, stay smelly. The doctor is out.